Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ascendant SMP, and may I just say it has been a hot minute. I did not intend in the slightest to take a 3-week break, but I did, and I'm feeling better than ever, so I'm back into things. But for those of you who actually do care about why I was gone, school has been super demotivating, but I realized I shouldn't put my life on hold because school's happening, because realistically, school's inevitable. I'm doing it for the next 7 years of my life, and I can't put my life on hold because of school. So I'm back into things, and we're going to get into today's episode straight away. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. That's gonna hurt. Oh, yeah, alright. Alright, let's get into today's video, guys. Alright, the first thing I want to do in today's episode is mine this area down. We're gonna get straight into things. I'm thinking 6 blocks, so we're gonna mine this area 6 blocks down, and then I'm gonna go to a mining desert and collect some sand to make sandstone, so then we can have a sandstone floor. We'll have a nice little design in the middle here, maybe like a, I don't know, cool little server. It's gonna look like a server hub in the middle is what I'm trying to go for, and I think it should be pretty cool. And then in these little alcoves here, I think that is enough space to fit a multi-item sorting system. And overall, it should be a pretty cool area, a nice little central hub for all of my operations. But yeah, so we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna start mining this area down, and then I will see you when it is done. Alright, quick detour in the plan. We're actually here at Flytra. It's a little pop-up shop that Natty's put up. I'm assuming he's gonna carry over the Flytra franchise to the shopping district. And may I just say, if Natty's watching this, Natty, you madman, this looks so good. Honestly, this might be one of my favorite starter bases that I've ever seen. It's so neat, it looks cool, and obviously I love The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, probably some of my favorite movies, and this is just amazing. I feel like it's been carried over so good. And then over here we got Flytra. So I'm actually going to purchase stuff on camera because I think that that's something that would be quite of interest. Okay, we got real tier. Alright, so I'm actually going to cop this last Flytra. It's 15 diamonds. I only got 50 right now. But we're going to pop these into the chest. And then there's also some loot here, but I think I'm going to wait on those. Nay, nay, baby. Alright, real. You do you. But yeah, so again, massive thank you to Natty for opening up this shop, and his base looks pretty cool. I thought I would just show it off, and yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna go back to digging. Alright, so don't take notice to how gross it looks down here with all the exposed gravel and stuff, but as you can see, this is about how deep it is going to be. And now I'm gonna run over to the mining desert, collect up a ton of sand so that we can fill in the floor. But over here, we have gotten super lucky, and we actually have ourselves a skeleton spawner, which will be used as a emergency mending station, which will be super useful, so we'll get on that in today's episode as well. With that being said, I'm gonna head over to the mining desert, and I'll see you guys in a minute. I just came back from the mining desert, and I realized that I left all of my sand at the mining desert inside of my shulker boxes that I left there. So I'm gonna go grab those, and I'll be right back, but alright, I'm gonna go grab those. Alright, it is currently the next day, and as you can see, I have now got a nice sandstone floor, eventually to have a nice floor design in it. But for that, I'll need concrete, so that'll be on a later video. With that being said, though, I want to kind of replace all of this dirt with a nice little wall design, and then within these alcoves here, I can have like farms or something at the moment. However, these will eventually be replaced with a sorting system later down the line. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna try and replace this with a nice wall design. Alright, I had a second thought, and I'm pretty sure I don't actually want to have these holes anymore. I want to fill these up so I can have really big designs in my walls, and honestly, I don't even know what I would do with the alcoves at the moment. Eventually, though, I am still going to put multi-item sorters down here, but until that time comes, I'm gonna fill these holes up, make a nice design, and then it should look pretty good. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, instantly that looks so much better. Obviously this isn't done. I have to add like walls and stairs and stuff to make it look even better. But I want to quickly make little gardens in the corners right here. I think it'll add a little bit of color because right now it's pretty gray and beige. So I want to add some greenery, add some, I don't know, flowers or something, and get it all looking a little more colorful. And then, yeah, I'm going to fix up the walls, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so while I'm building here, I just want to quickly go over my 3-week break, and this is a more of a serious talk about my YouTube channel and the way content is going to work from this point forward. So, I mean, if you guys don't care at all, then you could just skip ahead. I'll leave a timestamp on screen, but I want to go over this because I think that it is important. So, obviously, I took a 3-week break, and that's not going unknown. I did take a 3-week break. I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I want to talk about that. That 3-week break really opened my eyes, and it made me realize what I was actually doing on YouTube and the time investment that I've been giving YouTube. And obviously, now that I'm out of pandemic-ish, whatever you want to call it, and I can actually do stuff and go places, and I also have school, which is a big factor as well. I've come to the realization that I was a bit of a content farm. I'm not really trying to boost my ego, but I was literally pumping out videos, like 3 or 4 videos a week for 8 months, and I wasn't getting paid for a majority of the time. I was literally just sitting there being a content farm. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it by any means. I loved it, and I loved making YouTube videos, but I was a bit of a content farm, and now that I'm back to actually doing school, I kind of need to prioritize time a little differently, and I'm not going to deprioritize YouTube, but I think for my sanity levels, the sanity that I have to make YouTube videos, it would be really beneficial to only make 1, maybe 2 videos a week. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, especially considering my old numbers, but now that I'm thinking about it, I honestly, even 1 video is quite a bit, because some of these videos take me upwards of 20 hours, and that's a lot of time to be putting into something that I get like, what, $1 out of? I'm not doing YouTube for money at the moment, by any means, but it's just, I gotta prioritize my time a little differently, so we're only gonna be seeing 1 video a week. Again, I'm not saying I don't enjoy making videos. I love making videos. It makes me really happy, and it's a lot of fun, but I do need to prioritize. I need to prioritize my time a little differently and, you know, experience life while I still can. Because, I mean, again, I'm only 14 and I was spending about 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week on YouTube, and I didn't have much of a life. But I'm going to try and tune back the YouTube. There is a silver lining here, alright? There's a silver lining. I know I've been rambling for a while, and most of you guys have probably clicked off the video, but there is a silver lining. This will mean that this 1 video that comes out weekly, or 2 videos in this case, is going to be so refined. It's going to be some of the best quality that's ever been on my channel. For example, I'm going to try and post 1 Ascendant episode weekly, alright? I'm gonna aim for every Sunday at noon Eastern Time. There should be a new episode, if not sometime during that period, depending on my Wi-Fi. But I'm gonna aim for Sunday at noon, and then if I have time, I'm going to try and get a farm tutorial out on Wednesdays at noon. Try and separate my schedule a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I know I've been rambling here, but at the same time, I think that this is pretty important to go over because this is kind of the future of my channel, the foreseeable future. Eventually, I'll probably have a bigger time investment into it, but at the moment, I'm literally making pennies, and I do want to do other things with my life, so I'm going to try and tune it back. But this is not me saying goodbye. If anything, this is me saying, hey guys, get ready for some better quality, because my videos are, again, going to be more refined. But I think I've been rambling long enough, so I'm going to cut back to when I have all of this stuff done. Alright, and just like that, we are now done with the little gardens, and I think that they add a nice little bit of color. I still have to figure out what to do in the middle. I know I'm going to do concrete and stuff, I just got to actually get a hold of it. But right now, what I want to do is I'm done with the interior of my base at the moment. I'm going to work on it in the next episode as well. But I'm going to go over to the shopping district and build my bone shop. That way we can start getting those sweet, sweet diamonds. And yeah, so I'm going to head over to the shopping district. I'm going to grab my building blocks and we're going to go build ourselves a nice little shop. After a lot of flying, I've finally found the shopping district. I couldn't seem to find it in the nether. However, there's a nether portal here, so I can backtrack through the nether now, and then I will know where it is for future use. But right here, we have got Red's green shop, so I think he's selling leaves and stuff, which is pretty cool, but not as cool as selling dreams, you know, because bones are dreams. I think I'm going to set up shop right around here, and I had a different idea. Instead of just building a giant pixelated bone, I want to build a graveyard. I think that that's a really cool idea. I have all the materials I need in my inventory, and I'm going to get to work. Alright, and just like that, we have now got ourselves a nice little shop here. I kind of went for a natural-esque, kind of thrown together, deteriorating graveyard vibe. I think it works really well. And then we've got welcome to One-Up's graveyard, where dreams come true. Because bones are dreams. Obviously, I'm selling dreams, not bones. And then 32 bones for 1 diamond. Filled up this chest right here, and hopefully we get a lot of sales. But that's going to do it for today. So we got quite a bit done in today's episode. I was mostly worried about having this serious talk about my YouTube channel, but we got that out of the way. So I'm pretty happy with what we got done in today's episode. With that being said, hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which should be out on Sunday, noon Eastern time. Yep. All right. So I'll see you guys later, and yeah.